Jai Hind, dear student. In this session, we are going to learn new chapter, that is chapter 8, comparing quantities. Now, in 6th standard, you had learned about ratios. Let us just revise what do you mean by ratios. Ratios means comparing quantities. In general sense, we can say comparing quantities. When we compare quantities, two quantities, it is known as ratios. Okay, when we compare two quantities, any of the two quantities, it is known as ratio. For example, in 7th standard, the number of boys is equal to 20 and number of girls is equal to 15. So the total student is, we can say total student is equal to 35. Now if we want to find out the ratios of girls to boys or boys to girls or boys to total, then let us see this. All you had already done in 6th standard. Here we are just doing the revision. So let us see the ratio of boys to girls. Ratio of boys to girls means 20 upon 15. Now we also know that the ratio we always find out in standard form. These both are divisible by 5. So we can say it is 4 upon 3, which is equal to 4:3. So the ratio of boys is to girls is 4:3. In the same way, we can also find out ratio of boys to total student. Ratio of boys to total student. Ratio of boys here is 20 and total student is 35. Again, we can find out ratio always in 4:7, that is 4/7, which is equal to 4:7. So 4:7 is the ratio of boys to total student. In the same way, if we want to find out the ratio of girls to total student, then 15 upon 35, both are divisible by 5, so which is equal to 3/7. So this is ratio. Ratio means when we compare two quantities. Okay, that two quantity is known as, comparing two quantity is known as ratios. But one thing we have to keep in mind, when we find the ratio, the unit should be same. That is, if the unit is meter, the other also has the unit is meter. Unit should be always same. If unit is not same, we cannot find out ratio. Now let us come to the next topic, that is, let us say equivalent ratio. Equivalent ratios. Equivalent ratios means when two ratios are equal. When two ratios are equal, we can say that they are equivalent ratios. For example, if we say 4/5 and another is suppose 8/10, we have to find out whether these two ratios are equal or not. Then we can cross multiply it and find it out. For example, 4 into 10, which is equal to 40, 5 into 8, which is equal to 40, means these both are equivalent ratio. In this way we can find out the equivalent ratio, which is also known as, when the equivalent ratio, this is also known as proportion. When two ratios, proportion means when two ratios are equal, they are known as proportion. When two ratios are equal, they are known as proportion. So proportion means we had already learned about the unitary method in 6th standard. Here this unitary method can be used as proportion. Now let us do one example that how we can see the proportion, how we can use the proportion. For example, in your textbook example 4 it is given, that the map is given with a scale 2 centimeter is equal to, here it is given 2 centimeter is equal to 1000 kilometer. Then what is the actual distance between the two places in kilometer? If the distance in map is, here we have to see if the distance in map is 2.5 centimeter, what is the actual distance that we have to find out. Here we know that these both are in proportion. It is given, it is in proportion. So now what we have to do is, see, two methods are there. Either we can use this directly, let distance be x, then it will become, if distance is x, then it will become, here we can see that 2 upon 1000 which is equal to 2.5 upon x, 2 upon 1000, here it is x is there, so 2.5 upon x. Now this is 2x into 1000 upon 2x is equal to 1000 upon 2.5. Now we can say that it is 2x into 1000 upon 160. Then we can say that x is equal to 1000 to 2.5. X is equal to 1000 upon 2.5 upon 2. This 2 will come here, then it will become upon 2. Then x is equal to, when it cut, it will become 500. 500 into 2.5 which is equal to 1250. So x is equal to, when 2.5 centimeter it is it 1250. This we can also do by the unitary method. So if we do it by unitary method, we can see that here it is given 2 centimeter is equal to 1000 kilometer. This is given, so we can say 1 centimeter is equal to 1000 upon 2 which is equal to 1 centimeter which is equal to 500 kilometer. So therefore 2.5 centimeter is equal to 500 into 2.5 and which is equal to 1250. So this is our unitary method which we had done in 6th standard. This is by the proportionate method, that when two ratios are same, here it is given 2 centimeter is equal to 1000 kilometer. So in this way we can find out the ratios or the unknown ratios, unknown number. Now let us do exercise 8.1. In exercise 8.1, question number first is find the ratios of rupees 5 to 50 paise. Here it is given, first ka A, it is rupees 5 to 50 paise. This given we know ratio is equal to rupees 5 upon 50 paise. We had learned that ratio we always find out on in same unit. So 5 rupees is equal to 500 paise upon 50 paise. Paise cut 5. Here it is 10, here it is 1. So this will be equal to 10 upon 1 which is equal to 10 is to 1. So in this way we can say ratio is 10 is to 1. Now in the same way let us see question number D. B and C you can do by yourself. Question number D is, here it is given that 30 days to 36 hours. 30 days to 36 hours. So now we have to find out ratio. So ratio, we can say 30 days upon 36 hours. 30 days, we know that in one day it is 24 hours. So 30 into 24 upon 36. 4. These both can cut. We can say 12 2s are and 12 3s are 3. We can say 3 10s are. So it is 20 upon 1. So again the ratio is here 20:1. So the ratio of 30 days to 36 hours is 20 upon 1. Let us see question number 2. Question number 2, it is given in a computer lab. There are 3 computers for every 6 students. For how many computers needed for the 24 students? Here it is given that for 3 computers for 6 students. It means we can say if ratio is equal to 3:6, we imply that how many computer is needed. So we can say let the computer be X, which is equal to 24 students. Now when we form, it is 3 upon 6 is equal to X upon 24. 3 upon 6 which is equal to X upon 24. This we can find out like this also. Now this will be 6x is equal to 24 into 3, and we imply that x is equal to 24 into 3 upon 6. So we imply that x is equal to 6 and 24 both are cut, so 12 are 6 4s are 24, so 4 into 3 which is equal to 12. So 12 computer is needed. How many computers? So we can say, so 12 computer is needed. 12 computer is needed. Again I am telling, here it is given 3 computer for 6 students. So we can say 3:6. The ratio will be same. So ratio will be in proportion. 3:6 is proportionate to, let the number of students needed be x. So x is to 24. Now 3 upon 6 is equal to x upon 24. So by cross multiplication, 6x is equal to 24 into 3. Here 6 will go and divide it. 6 4s are 24. So 4 into 3, that is equal to 12. So 12 computer needed. Now let us see question number 3. Question number 3, it is given that population of Rajasthan is equal to 570 lakh and population of UP is equal to 1660 lakh. Area of Rajasthan is 3 lakh kilometers square and area of UP is 2 lakh kilometers square. So here it is given like this. We have to find out how many states are there, how many people are there in per kilometer square in both the state. Okay, so first here we have to write for Rajasthan. For Rajasthan, we can say that number of people per kilometer square is equal to, here it is given 570 lakh. 570 lakh upon, it is given area of Rajasthan is 3 lakh. 3 lakh kilometer square. 3 lakh kilometer square. So we can, when we cut it, it is become 190. So we can say it is 190 per kilometer square. So number of people per kilometer square is, here it is already written, so we can write 190. Now for second, it is given for UP, that is Uttar Pradesh. So we can say for UP number of people per kilometer square is equal to, here it is given 1660 lakh upon area is given, here area is given 2 lakh kilometer square, 2 lakh kilometer square. So here it will be 18830, so it will be 830 per kilometer square. So number of people per kilometer square is 830 per kilometer square. Okay, now we have to find out in question number 2, it is given that which state is less populated. So which state is less populated, we have to see. Then it is see that here in Rajasthan it is only 190, so we can say question number 2 that Rajasthan is less populated. Rajasthan is less populated. First we had find out the number of people per kilometer square by dividing total number of people by area. Here also in UP also total number of people by area. So we get 190 people per kilometer square. Here we got 830 people per kilometer square. So Rajasthan is less populated. So here we end our exercise 8.1. This exercise you have to write down in your notebook with the remaining sum. Thank you.